This week we read one of the most upsetting episodes in the entire Torah. Dinah, Yaakov's daughter, is abducted and violated by Shechem, the prince. And then Shechem and his father Hamor outrageously approach Yaakov to ask for her hand in marriage and offer to intermarry with the Jewish people. Yaakov defers to his sons. And Shimon and Levi answer. They say, how could we intermarry with you? You're not circumcised. To which they respond, okay, done. We'll all get circumcised. And they do. And on the third day, when they're at their weakest, Shimon and Levi show up in the city with their swords in hand, and they kill every single male in the city. They take the women and the children captives, and they plunder all of their possessions and bring them back home. At which point in time, Yaakov goes crazy, saying, what did you do? It's an outrage. You've made me an object of scorn in the eyes of these surrounding nations, and we're few in number. They'll mass against us. They'll kill us. The brothers could have answered him, Dad, with all due respect, you knew it was a trick. You knew we weren't going to intermarry with them after they were circumcised. Why didn't you object back then? So one commentator answers, no, he didn't know. Yaakov knew it was a trick, but he thought when they're at their weakest, Shimon and Levi will go in and they'll rescue their sister. Maybe 1 or 2 or 10 people will defend and they'll have to kill them in self-defense. But he did not, in his wildest imaginings, think they're going to kill all the men and plunder the city. Now put aside the question of why they were allowed to kill the men. The commentators deal with that at length. They were allowed, they were supposed to. It's a topic for a different talk. But that's why they don't answer, Dad, you knew, because he didn't know. But now look at what they do respond. Dad, should we allow them to treat our sister like a harlot? Now what new information are they giving him? Yaakov knew how their sister, his daughter, was treated. They didn't say, Dad, you don't understand. Our plan wasn't to kill everybody, but they all resisted. We had no choice. They just tell him the facts that he already knows. And so one commentator explains this is what they're saying to him. Dad, you're right. We could have gone in and rescued her, and maybe we wouldn't have had to kill anybody. And you know what would have happened? This would have happened again. A different non-Jewish nation would have kidnapped and violated a Jewish girl, our sister, our daughter, and so we wanted to send a message. You touch one of our women, we will show up in your city with our swords, and we will kill every man, take the women and children captives, and plunder the entire city. Don't even think about it. So that's why we went in and did that, to send that message. And Yaakov doesn't respond. Seems like he accepts that answer. Because sometimes you have to take a stand. And it's a very timely lesson for right now, when the Jewish people are under attack, as always, but from all corners, from the left, from the right, from the sports world, from the entertainment world, in the halls of Congress, in the UN as always. And we've got to stand up. I'm not suggesting that we go out and kill anybody or pillage or plunder. But whatever our platforms are, whatever our resources are, we have to aggressively respond. We have to send the message. We are not going to sit back quietly and let you walk over us, demean us, humiliate us, take advantage of us, violate us. We're going to fight back.